Welcome back to Living 808. Our next guest has been on the show talking about insurance and how to help family members get their financials in order to plan ahead. But today, Martha Clopin of Get to Insurance wants to take a look back at a time when she was trying to help the community in another way and remember the great things that Coach Joe Jellybean Bryant did here in Hawaii that went beyond the basketball court. Aloha, Martha.
Aloha, Kelly. Thanks for having me back.
Of course, as always, so excited to have you. Now, for those who might not know, Joe wasn't just a basketball star, right? He coached teams, not just for here in Hawaii, but he coached teams in Japan, carried a deep passion for mentoring young athletes throughout the world, but that also includes here in Hawaii. So can you share a little bit about your experience with him and especially his work in the islands?
Absolutely, Kelly. I think it's so important to honor him. He came out in 2004, volunteered his time to do basketball clinics. He was out here with the Hawaii Celebrity Golf Classic and Basketball Clinic, so he designed these clinics for our youth. They became a big hit, and he was so interested because he believes every child deserves a chance to feel like they can go to the big leagues.
I love it. And so we're looking at some pictures right now. So what year were these photos taken?
These are back in 2004, 2005 through 2010 when he used to come out to Hawaii every single year to do these basketball clinics for our youth.
I love it. Okay, and we've heard, of course, stories about those clinics, and they were more than just drills, right?
Oh, they were more than just drills. He wanted to teach kids the importance of staying focused on the basics, working hard, because he expected these children to grow and develop from learning basketball skills. So many of them went on to college, and we have many today, lawyers, communications folks, physical therapists. So even though they didn't become basketball greats, they're great in their own field, and that's due to Joe Jellybean Bryant.
And I think that's so true, because coaches, you can learn so much, and just getting a great mindset, right, can make all the difference. And we're looking at some of the images, we're hearing about his impacts. Can you share a little bit about what inspirational things he did share?
Yeah, I believe what was so inspirational and why there will be a lasting impact is because he didn't just tell kids, he would show kids. He'd actually be out there bouncing the ball and doing the moves so they could see exactly what they needed to do. And these, again, are skill sets that will help them for the rest of their life. And that's what I loved about Jellybean. He loved coming here because it was so diverse. He said even if people are, you know, not athletically, you know, inclined, they still could learn from the basketball clinics. And this is something that they could carry with them for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, I love it. And of course, oh, look at this from KHON2. That's the old logo. Look at that. Oh my gosh, too fun. And I mean, what's really neat is, again, you have such a great connection with him and the family. And so that's why we're honoring him, because he recently passed. So can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, he recently passed away, and our hearts are just broken. But we wanted to make sure that everybody recognized the contribution he made to youth today here in Hawaii, because they still, the parents call the adults, they're adults now, and they talk about what an impact he had on their life, because again, he didn't just tell you, he was able to show you, and people were very grateful that he would come all the way to Hawaii just to help our youth.
I love that. And it wasn't just, though, our local youth. Can you share maybe a personal experience of what impact he had on your life?
Well, I have actually, you know, family members. There's a family member, and she wanted to go into fashion and design, so he explained to her that there's shows that you can go to, and this is where you show your products. So he really, really took an interest. It wasn't just a one-time thing. He really took an interest.
Look at that!
He was very tall, so I look like a little shorty.
You look amazing.
A beautiful person. My last story I want to share, when he would come out, he'd stay, you know, with a bunch of other former NBA guys, and somebody would want to give him the penthouse suite. And just to give you an idea of how humble this gentleman was, he would say, nope, I don't want the suite. I will stay in the same rooms as everybody else. So he never came seeking for himself. He came seeking to help the youth of Hawaii. And as I said, they're college graduates now. They're doing all kinds of jobs, and they absolutely love that man. And I love him too, and I always will love Joe Jellybean Bryant, and I'm so thankful for all he did in our community.
That's so wonderful. Such a beautiful tribute. Thanks, Martha, for coming on and sharing your experience. That's really neat.